all sounds right now, from what we've heard from you, pretty nuts and bolts, really. But the mysticism does come in to this. There's a device that you've used to kind of convey almost a supernatural relationship between horses and at least some humans. And I'm curious where this entered in for you as an author, and then how you've woven it into the plot.
The story is about the relationship between man and horse. And I needed some vehicle to dramatize that, to be able to communicate this relationship. And so the way I ended up doing that was I developed this idea called we call it the yellow mist, okay? And we call it that because that's how it's seen, and it's introduced through Anne's daughter Samantha. And she has this ability, she doesn't know it, but she's noticed it through her life. She's only 12 years old.
Is this something Nolan has too?
Nolan.
As in Horse Angel?
Yeah, and there's a couple other characters that experience the same relationship with the horses. And I had to use something to bring it to life. And so I used this yellow mist. And basically it is a vehicle to transmit thoughts and ideas and communicate between the man and the horse, or the girl and the horse. And it turns into this kind of mystical element in the story, which the people that have read it have found that kind of refreshing, because it's a nuts and bolts story, and you've got the evil guy, and you've got the saviors, and all those elements and those pieces are on the board, and then underneath it here's this strange ability that some people have, that they can actually communicate with horses on a very, very solid level, and it comes to the point where the horse herd is colluding with the people, the horse angels, to try to move their cause forward and save the horses.
These days, a very popular genre is magical realism in novels, and I'm curious whether you would categorize this as a novel that's a magical realist novel, or is it really something else? Is it a Western novel? Is it a do-gooder novel?
I'm not the right person to ask that. I you
didn't write it with the idea of it being
magical. I didn't pick a genre
realism.
and go for that. I just took things that I know and things that I like and just put the pieces together. And I'm sure there's very smart people that can say, oh, this is this. Is it a Western? Yeah, it's in the West. There's cowboys in there, and there's Indians in there. But there's also very sophisticated, high technology, police force activity going on. Is there magic in there? Yeah, there's always, there's magic in my life, and I'm gonna, put that in my work, and so I'm not sure where it all falls through, where you pigeonhole it.
Okay. Well, let's go the other direction. Is any of this based on real characters?
We tend to write what we know. And yeah, I took seeds of this and that out of people I know and put it to, instilled it in my characters. Yeah, absolutely.
There is a little bit of a romance going on. You've got the tension between Nolan and Anne at the beginning of the book, and I guess it's only natural that breeds some sort of sexual tension. But we've got Samantha there, so there can't be too much happen.
Right.
What really is their relationship?
Well, it is, I think it's a no-brainer when, you have of course they're going to have a relationship. And, the relationship is, both of them, both the character of Nolan and Anne are struggling from losses, significant losses. in their earlier lives. And that pain is part of their driving force and why they're doing what they do and how they interact with the world. And they come together on a couple of different levels. And one of the levels is that tragedy that they've shared, not together, but separately. And there's a kind of a healing that takes place in their relationship as they come together and realize that, hey, I actually like this person. And when they come together, there's that healing that takes place that allows both of them to kind of move beyond that tragedy in their lives that they've experienced, move beyond that and move into a whole new, separate, and better place in their lives. And so there's that transformative idea that I see in all around me in life, where we're always moving, and transforming into something different. I think as people, and I tried to put that in the story as well.